Hi, I'm Bonusi Obigili, and here goes Pedagogy, where I talk to you about social, political, and economic matters in the form of a 1,000 word essay to grow your mind. Subscribe and keep watching. Hi, so today we would just be chit chatting and talking about life and, you know, just what it means to be here. It's my birthday, so yeah, I figured that if a video had to go up on the 30th, then I might as well just dress up like I'm shooting on that 30th and just talk to everyone. Just something not formal, something very chill, and just really talk about things from the perspective of humanity, like just life, right? I'll just start by saying that time is passing. Like I don't intend for this to be motivational, but at the end of the day, in as much as we do not like motivational speakers, time is everything. Like if we say that age is just a number, then we must really realize that it is the most important number, because life is time bound, life is age bound, it's not forever. So we really have to be out of here at a certain point in time. So it makes sense to have that reality in check at all times. I know that we don't like, maybe in recent times there's been so much of criticisms for motivational speakers, but for sure motivation should be part of life. I have realized that even from a religious perspective, from a psychological perspective, from a philosophical perspective, everything boils down to your mind, motivation, just staying upbeat, staying positive. If you come through religion, it's like, oh, renew your mind daily and have the word of God in there. If you come through psychology, it's like, oh, just be very positive. Don't think thoughts of negativity. Just keep your mind, your circle, everything positive. And even if you come from a philosophical point, it's like always expect that the best is what would happen, or the best is what you deserve. So it's just at the end of the day about our minds, and yeah, we just have to stay motivated at all times and really go through life with that energy, So yeah, really, I just came here to talk. I I remember how time just used to be so abundant to me, but now I feel that I barely have enough of it for all the things that I want to do. So I think it's really interesting how the concept of time changes as you realize the importance of your time here on earth, right? The importance or the limitation of your time here on earth. The concept of time changes. You may just go from having all the time in the world to not having enough time, or maybe having just enough time to do the things that you have to do. Yeah, so I don't know, what other thing do I want to talk about? Time is one. I think on the day that we were born, our time, starts. So yeah, time is something that I should talk on a birthday. Another would be fear, right? I think the reason that it's important to talk about fear is just because of how this powerful force could literally stop people from living, right? And I read a book by Dr. Schwartz, and he was trying to explain that fear is real. Like, people keep saying that fear isn't real, but fear is real to the extent which you have made it a thing in your life. So fear is powerful, but it has a cure, and that is action. Action kills fear. So no matter what you're afraid of, it's going to be a realistic fear until you face it and act on it, right? If you are afraid of doing something, the only way to get out of fearing doing that is to do it, which doesn't help anybody, but yeah, that's what it is, right? So yeah, action kills fear. I don't think too much about things anymore. If I just feel it, an iota of fear, I just go do that thing. I don't really think that I have enough time here on earth to babysit fear. So that should be something that should come naturally for you to think about. You want to think about things that you feared and act on them. That's the only way out. Actually, to have confidence, it means that you have acted. So the way it works is that you can have fear and then you act on it because you have acted on it successfully or even unsuccessfully and tried again. Now you're building confidence, because confidence is action, like historical action that you have. Oh, I've been there, I've done that, I know how to do that. That's just what confidence is, right? So it's really not that hard to build confidence, but you must actually do the things that you're fearing. So yeah, I want to talk about that. I didn't prepare for this. I'm just chit-chatting, and I hope I hope that it makes sense. I also want to talk about maybe interpersonal relationships. I also read a book by Kiyosaki, The Courage to be Disliked, and it does talk about how all problems are interpersonal relationships. So all problems stem from interpersonal relationships. So if you don't want to have any problem, it literally means that you have to go live on a mountain, which is not possible, right? So you must make it work with people, right? So yeah, if all problems stem from interpersonal relationship, then the person who would have a great life has to master the art of navigating interpersonal relationships correctly or successfully. So that's relationship with he does categorize our life in 3 spheres: the task of work, the task of love, and the task of friendship. So if interpersonal relationships at work isn't going well, you will have problems at work. If interpersonal relationships in your friendships aren't going well, you have problems with friends, and that's the same with love. So if you would really live a very peaceful life, it means that you would have to then navigate your interpersonal relationships well. But how? He says the only way is to not interfere. Yeah, so you don't have to interfere in tasks that are not yours. If you would do something in friendship, you have to do it, irrespective of whether you feel the same would be done for you. The same goes with work. You don't want to have recognition as a motive for life. You just really have to do things because you find them worthy to be done, and not because of any kind of recognition. So just having a free mind, a free perspective on things without expectations. Yeah, so you want to have the realization that time is of essence. Destiny, life is time bound. Age may just be a number, but it's a very important number because we don't get to live forever. Secondly, that you would have all problems in your life stemming from interpersonal relationships, and the one who is able to master the task of love, task of friendship, task of work without interference is really the one who has courage, right? Who has mastered the way to live, and also fear is real, and the only way to face it is to act. So I don't think there is any need to be afraid, because no one gets out alive. Nobody gets out of here alive. So yeah, so I'm gonna drink to that, and then wish myself a happy birthday. And yeah, I'm going to open a card from my friend Chidobe, and it says to Chine Obiagelia Kumbono. I'm just gonna open it up right here and see. It's really hard to open. Yeah, so yeah, nothing really beats living, I think that we should all be grateful that we get this chance to experience Earth. Yeah, it's just a really beautiful card. My goodness! Whoa! This is a picture of all my pedagogy wine pouring. My goodness! My goodness! This is so beautiful! Wow! This is a picture of every pedagogy episode with me pouring the wine, and wow. And this is all the episodes, even the last episode. So this is very recent. My goodness. This is the most beautiful thing I have ever received. Wow. Chidobe, thank you. And my goodness, I love you so much. And I'm going to read the notes. It says, today, I celebrate a woman whose presence radiates wisdom, warmth, and unwavering love for Africa. Through every video, every heartfelt conversation, and every pour of your signature apple peach sparkling wine, peep the QR code, you remind us of the beauty, strength, and richness of our roots. Your YouTube channel is more than content, it's a movement, a space where truth is spoken boldly, where African stories are honored, and where love for our culture flows freely. You inspire us to rethink deeper, love our skin color harder, and embrace our heritage with pride. On your special day, may you be surrounded by the same light and love you so generously share with the world. Here's to more truth, more joy, and more sparkling moments ahead. Happy birthday, Achalugo, and Africa is proud. Your voice matters, your heart shines. This is the most beautiful thing I have ever received. Ever. Happy birthday to a voice of truth and African love. Everything about you, everything beautiful and kind and unexpected and strong comes together perfectly to make you an amazing woman and a wonderful friend. This is so beautiful. I have to keep this forever, and I'm so grateful that I thought about opening it up on the channel. I got this in Toronto. I was in Toronto for a few days, and I met up with Chidobe, and she gave it to me, and I thought about opening it up. Like, I got it on the 24th, and it's been 6 days, and I've held myself from opening it, and I just opened it at the perfect time. Thank you, Chidobe. So this video was well thought out then. So yeah, thank you. I love you, and I'm grateful for this beautiful gift. It means the world to me. I'm just gonna cut my cake, eat a piece, and end the video by reiterating the 3 things that I talked about, which is no fear, separate the tasks of your life, and do not interfere in the things that others should do, and time. It does matter that you realize that it is not forever. I have a theory. I've traveled a bit. I've been to about 25 countries, and I do have a theory that to travel you need 3 things: time, money, and courage. And the cheapest of it is money. The cheapest is money. The most expensive, I would say, is time. So yeah, time matters. Time is important. Time is of essence. Yeah. So yeah, happy birthday to me. I've just cut the cake, and I'm gonna have a piece, you know. I bought something that I can finish by myself, well, with a few friends. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Thank you.